Hey everybody, welcome back. We are finally checking out Geronimo. And I've waited a little bit because I saw they were doing day one patches and things like that, but I've been waiting for this for a long time. And with all the recent controversy with tactical assault and, you know, all the things going on with that, this is a perfect time to be playing this game. So here we are in our little base. We are playing single player here. You definitely can play co-op with your friends. And look at this. We have our little kill house, which is great. Our planning board. This is pretty much where you're getting all your missions. Right here we have training, and holy crap, it looks like there is quite a bit of training operations. Well, maybe there's not a whole lot. Maybe it's just one actual training here, but pretty neat. I love how they have their menu where you can actually, like, I don't know, it looks like you're on a computer here, which is great. I love that. You do have to hit cancel to go back in. Here's terrorist hunt, which is cool. Definitely got a few different levels, it looks like. I'm so used to trying to hop in and, you know, hit back on everything instead of actually clicking stuff, but it really makes it so it's like you're on a computer with a dossier and all that stuff. Really, really cool. Looks like we have different game modes or abduction, terrorist hunt, extraction type missions. And we definitely have it on all kinds of different scenery, which is great. I do like that. Very, very nice. We even have a boat mission. So very cool. I think I'm going to test this out on the actual manor, it looks like. I think I want to do that one. What's cold feet here? Let's see. Oh, we even have a cold level. Wow. Quite a few things here. So before we go out, we definitely want to check our lockers here, and we can definitely customize our characters. You can see we have our gear locker right here. This right now is what I look like, which I think is pretty cool. So you can pretty much do anything and everything here. You can customize your face on what your character looks like. You could do the gear. You could start with the top. Very nice. You could pretty much change it to however you want to. Use different camos, which is great. You got different accessories like your glasses. We could throw on glasses if we want. Gloves, watches, the whole 9 yards. And it kind of reminds me a little bit of Ghost of Tabor here, because you definitely have some of that customization going, which is nice. What I definitely like is your head protection. I mean, look, we got the Boone hat. Any types of hats, you got helmets, the whole 9. So really, really digging that. NVGs if you want them, strobes. I mean, you pretty much got, you know, everything you need there. And I love when you put it on, you could actually like see it in front of your headset. So we'll take those off right quick. You even have little patches that you could change, and I really do like that as well. Over here is going to be your vest. You can basically show your primary, your secondary, you know, triple magazine pouches, all kinds of cool stuff there. And you basically spawn it, and you can just pick it up and use it, which is great. So, you know, you could take this off and then put this one on if you want to, which is cool. Definitely dig that. Add your secondary holsters if you want to. So there's a whole lot going on here, which I definitely like. The only thing is there's not really like a trash can to put anything. It's really just kind of like all over the place. So you could attach that there if you want to, which is great. I'm definitely going to throw some more magazine pouches here, which is definitely something I want. So we're going to throw that right there. We'll do another one right here. Yeah, I do like it. There's quite a bit of things we could do, so we could definitely hold, you know, 5 magazines there, and I think that'll work for me. But you could definitely choose several other things. You got a breaching shotgun, which I definitely think I'm going to bring with me. Yeah, pretty neat. So there's a lot of customization going on there. But then let's go ahead and get to the weapons or the rifles. As you can see, we got a good selection of weapons here. I am going to go with the Tavor because that is my absolute favorite weapon, and I can't believe it's actually here. We got submachine guns here, so if you want to go a little bit more, you know, CQB style, you can do that. All kinds of different pistols. I mean, we really got it all going on here, which is super sick. Even sniper rifles. Very, very cool. So with the foregrips, we'll go ahead and let's see, the HK foregrip. Let's see if I can put that bad boy on. So we just grab it. Now it feels a little off, and it doesn't look like we can actually crouch unless we're crouching like in real life. So I kind of gotta crouch there and do that. But I guess I need to put a rail on first, I would figure. MP5. Let's see, risers. Let's see, would it be an FTC riser? I think, yeah, the risers go on top. I can't do anything on the bottom for this gun, unfortunately, which kind of sucks. So we don't be able to throw a foregrip on there, I don't think. All right, let's go ahead and we'll go with the SOCOM silencer. That should be nice, right? All right. Dope. Hold on a sec. I think I dropped it. I'll just go ahead and spawn another one. Yeah, there is no crouch button on this. Like, you literally have to go down and pick it up, just like so. And it looks like that is on there. Let's see. Rails. I don't know. I want to throw something on the side, but I don't think I can with this one. But we'll do the optics. We'll go ahead and grab my favorite of all time is always the holographic scope. And what I like is you definitely can adjust this to how you want it. So that is super cool. I definitely dig that. And there we go. Bada bing, bada boom. We have our rifle, it looks like there. Sights look very nice. Very, very impressive. I made the same exact one earlier, so we'll go ahead and stick that to our chest. Hopefully I can grab it. There we go. There we go. Now it's on my chest. All right, so that's pretty much it for the most part. We'll go ahead and we'll get a pistol here real quick. Of course, we want the USP. We will do a, let's see, should we do, I don't know. Let's see, we'll go with this right here. We throw that on the side. Yep, we sure can. So there is that. Not really sure. Okay, we got our flashlight. We can hold the trigger to do that, which is nice. We got our safeties. And we'll show you here in just a second how realistic all of that actually is in the shooting range. It's kind of cool, kind of interesting, and yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on here. You can see all my magazines are full. I'm not really seeing a like option to adjust my vest or anything, so that kind of sucks. But we'll go ahead and we'll go into the shooting range right fast. And this is pretty much it right here. You're not seeing a whole lot, but you can see what is going on. As you can see, we definitely have to marry up and turn on our flashlight and hold it, which is really, really cool. Safety is on. And as you can see, we could switch it. And there we go. And I must say, the shooting feels very, very, very legit on this. I wanted to show you the actual chamber of things. Look at that. You can see the actual bullet in the chamber. It's even, like, it hasn't ejected into the barrel yet or anything. And excuse me if I'm not getting most of these terms correct, but you got a vibrating going on like you're using your muscle strength in the controller right now from holding the slide cocked back. That is amazing. I love that. Very, very cool. Very, very interesting for sure. I'm digging that. That is definitely a nice touch without a doubt here. So let's go ahead and move on to our actual rifle here. And you can see there's two ways to hold it. I'm going to try to hold it at the end there. Got our safety off. That is a burst, I believe. Oh, that is fully automatic. Then you can hit it once for a burst or off. There we go. There's burst. And you hold it down, the B button, for full auto. You do have to grab it. You actually have to, for the rifles, it seems like it's way more realistic than most shooters in VR. You can hit A to dump it, or you can actually put it in and then hold, like you can't just grab it like I am right now and pull it out. You have to hit A and then it ejects. So there is that, which I really, really like. Now, I might switch my weapon up because it seems like we're having a little bit of issues here getting it into the rifle. But for the most part, this is really cool. You can even grab the slide. And as you can see, it is in there. Really, really cool. I'm really digging the actual rifles. Really sick. And then, like I said, I definitely want like a vest. You can see we got some bugs going on still with it as well, but I really want a vest like option to kind of change the position of that. So yeah, so far we're looking pretty slick on this game. We will see how everything acts and what we're supposed to be doing here. We are going on, I think, a terrorist hunt. So yeah, let's go ahead and see what this is all about here. Now, I've never played this level. It should be interesting to see what's going on, and I'm really invested on what we're actually doing here. Oh, I thought I had... Okay, there's our radio up top. I thought I had a battering ram, so let's go ahead and go back to the hub real fast. Maybe that didn't save, maybe it was glitched. Not 100% sure. Let's go ahead and check it out. Oh, I had a breaching shotgun, but for some reason it's not like, let me pull it off the vest. I don't know. I'm just not reaching right. Is it not saving? What is this? Can we put this somewhere else? Not quite sure what's going on with that. I don't feel a place to actually grab it. It's not on my back. I think I'm reaching far enough. I'm definitely able to grab my radio. Not really sure. Okay, interesting. Let's go ahead and see if we can't switch it to this real quick. Will that let me pull it? Maybe I just don't have it. I don't know. That's odd. Quite interesting there. Let me know if you guys and gals have figured that out. It might just be me, but for now, we're just going to go for it, I think, and see what happens. All right, let's go ahead and load back in. So far, I mean, the shooting feels really good on it. The amount of weapons is really nice. Really excited to see that. Really hard to see, like... Okay, you can grab it with one hand, but really hard to see what you got going on with this bullpup here. It's like the collision stuff on it is kind of crappy, I ain't gonna lie. But let's go ahead and... They made it so you could actually sprint with the rifle up. The very first time I hopped in this game, you weren't able to do that, so I'm glad we can now. That's fantastic. You might want to change some of your settings to work for you, but for the most part, fairly neat as far as all that goes. Not a whole lot of settings, but there is a few. It doesn't look like we can go over there, so it wants us to go straight up this street here, which we're going to try to do. Hopefully there's nobody in the actual forest. Like I said, playing this game in co-op would be absolutely insane. Oh crap! Somebody sees us from somewhere already. I definitely do not see them, so we need to maybe approach in the woods here. Although it doesn't seem like it wants us to do that, so I don't know. It's like some of it we can do, some of it we can't. Is that him right there? Shoot him in the balls. There we go. We got him. So the AI in this is definitely a little dumb. There's no doubt about it. Love how you can check the magazine. I love the little window on the magazine, so that's great. Let's go ahead and keep pushing in here and see what we can do. I'm interested to check out the snow level. Might need to change our rifle just because. Oh, we got somebody right there. See what a headshot does. Oh yeah, you could definitely see that they're a little stupid, that's for sure. Alright, let's see if we can actually pick up this. Can we pick this up? Oh my gosh, I think we can pick this up. Heck yeah, we can. Sick. Alright, so we can definitely pick up other people's weapons, or the terrorist weapons, which is great. Crap. Where the heck did that come from? As you can see, they don't seem to be that smart, even though I'm trying to figure out where all this is coming from. Holy cow. Are they... Where do they see me from? Oh my gosh. What's going on? Alright, the gun's not firing. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, we got a full mission brief. Alright, where did I lose my gun at? Probably going to get hit. Alright, let's continue on. I have no idea where that guy is. Maybe he's in the actual woods. I don't know. Got him. Ooh, a little bit of blood everywhere. That's pretty cool. I do like that. Do like that. The, I don't know. The door opening's kind of funky. It's not very fluid, should I say. Oh, crap. Doesn't look like I can actually shoot through the door, which sucks. He could shoot me, but I can't shoot him, so that's kind of interesting right there. Alright, looks like that is a little bit of a base where we can communicate with our friends and stuff. We'll go ahead and try to restart that. Well, that's the end of mission screen, I guess you could say. I don't know. I think the actual, like, AI is a little dumb. You really don't know where they're firing from. I guess that's all part of it. But at the same time, like, if I can't engage them and they can engage me, that's kind of a screwed up thing here. It got him pretty good. I want to be able to make sure that if we're engaging each other, it should be, you know, be able to be done on both sides. And I really want to be able to crouch. And I can in real life, but it definitely will not allow me in the game. Got some textures just floating here. Don't see anything out there, so that's good. This is crazy. Nobody in that room. See, why can't I shoot him through the window? That's not cool. He could totally see me, I can see him. So there's definitely some things that still need to be worked out here, for sure. Got a few left in there. Got to learn to count your shots, I suppose. Yeah, see, I should be able to, you know, fire through the windows on these guys. Clearly, I cannot. Infidels. Do not like that. They're too fucking... I need help. I keep grabbing the damn... See, why is he able to shoot me, but I can't shoot him, man? I don't like that. Oh, I gotta choose a different weapon, because clearly injecting it is not working well. Alright, so far so good. Shoot the handle. Don't see anybody right there. That's good. Door's closed. I do like this though. I can... There we go. That's why I like VR. They're here. That was close. That was close. Who's shooting at me? From where? I don't see him. Woo! He got rocked. He got rocked. Time to check ammo, except it's too dark to check ammo. Holy crap, that's awesome. Alright, so we definitely got some awesome lighting in here where people can, you know, be hiding around corners and stuff. Very, very nice. I do like that quite a bit. See, and I you know, they can see me, but I can't see them. It's kind of awkward, and I think a lot of that has to be fixed for sure. Especially when I can't shoot through things, but they can. That's really not okay. See, they totally can see me, but I can't see them. Not cool.
Objective secure.
Alright, the objective is secure. Alright, so that's pretty neat. We did finish that one. Kind of cool. Alright, well, let's go ahead and go back to the hub. I mean, I'm digging it so far. It's not that bad of a game, and I could see playing this with friends would be absolutely wild for sure. Let's go ahead and build a different rifle here. Let's see. We can always go with the handy dandy 416, which I think we're going to here. I will definitely throw my foregrip on it. I definitely dig that. No, of course it'll be on the top, but it won't let me put it on the bottom, even though, okay, there's not a rail there, so I do need to get a rail. What the heck, man? Let's see. Why is it? I won't let it. Risers here, but I want to be able to put it on the bottom. Yeah, there we go. That's what I want. Nope. Okay, well, I don't want that. I want it on the bottom. I definitely do like the weapon customization, though. Very, very, very clean. Definitely dig that. I'll throw that right there. That's perfect. Actually, we'll slide it a tiny bit. That's good. All right, we'll do optics. Let's see. I mean, just look at all these damn optics. Holy moly. That is just too much to even look at. I'm going to go with my go-to as always. All right, and I think we should be good with that. We'll throw this on the floor. Grab this bad boy. Interesting. Like, I have to have it at a certain angle here. And I wish there was different ways for you to actually, like, grab the gun. Because I think if I take this off, it's still going to grab it the same, I bet. Yeah, see? That's kind of odd. Let's try a different foregrip. Let's just go ahead and grab this one for whatever reasons. See what that one does. Well, let me grab that better. Not sure why I even have the grip there if it won't let me grab it like it should. That's kind of odd. I don't really like that at all. Just makes no sense of why that would be a thing if you have it. You know what I mean? It's almost like you're just not using it, but interesting. Maybe I'm doing something stupid, but if it's there, like it's clearly there, right? It's not letting me do it, so I don't know. Weird. Feels pretty cool, I won't lie on that. Let's go ahead and throw a silencer on it real quick. Or a suppressor, should I say. Let's see. Muzzles. We'll go ahead and we'll go with the SOCOM one again. Crap. Yeah, so you can't, like, reach over there. It's kind of awkward sometimes. You really... A lot of optimization we need to mess with for sure. And I really don't like not having the foregrip. There we go. Very nice. Very cool. Looks great. Pretty nice. I do like that quite a bit. So let's go ahead and let's go ahead and check out the snow level real quick, shall we? Just to see what it looks like. I'm sure I'm going to stand out like a sore thumb right there, but, you know, it is what it is. Or do you want to check out the... Want to check out the boat? Let's check out the boat. Let's see if we can do a terrorist hunt on the boat. We'll see what that looks like. This should be interesting. All right, here we go. Look at the scale of this. This is insane. Love that you got the seed. You could hear everything. Really cool. Oh, crap. There he is. That's wild. They're just, like, chilling anywhere and everywhere. Really cool. Gotta look up above you and everything. I can only imagine what this would be like in co-op. Let's see. Can I climb this? Nope, can't climb that. I totally dropped my rifle again. There definitely needs to be some vest adjustments. Really and truly. Let's see, I want to be able to go upstairs and downstairs on this. Can I do that? I don't see anything in here. At least not yet. Holy crap, all the different little... I knew he was in there and I looked away. Can we turn the power off? Looks like you're supposed to be able to, but you can't. So, things like that would be nice to see. Being able to turn off the power and just all the things like that. Really want to be able to go upstairs. Like, let's see. Can I go do that right now? Okay, I can. There's two over there. Even one behind the wall there. You'd see him poking through. So I know where a few guys are. Alright, got him. He's down. But there was one more. Throat shot. See, he should have messed me up. I love how you could hear the guy, like, choking out. That's pretty neat. That's pretty cool. Got a few shots left. Oh. I heard him. Ooh, that was a headshot right off the rip. Oh, gosh. Where's he at? Yeah, my biggest gripe is they could totally see you through walls and stuff, which is not cool.
I'm getting right.
And you can see the AI is just dumb. Real dumb. But I do like the maps. The maps are really cool. Totally nice for big open spaces. And it'd be really cool to see some, like, multiplayer in this. That would be sick. Alright, where's this dude at?
I need a hand over here.
You can see they all just kind of pile up, which sucks. It's like once one of them knows where you're at, they all know where you're at, which is crazy. A lot of games are like that with NPCs, so they definitely have got to fix that. I feel like some of them are just spawning out of nowhere now.
I'll fix their side.
Definitely able to see you through, like, things. Level design is cool, though. Also very, like, generic, but at the same time, being able to see, like, the whole map from certain areas is cool. But I think the realism is definitely here. Where's that sucker at? Gotta be back down here somewheres. But the whole being able for them to shoot me, but me not shoot them is terrible. Where you at, my guy? Holy crap. Here we got a few shots left. Blood and gore is pretty neat, though. Definitely looks more realistic than most. And I'm sure throwing out, you know... See where... That one scared me, because I didn't even see him. It's like, they just kind of come out of nowhere, they all run to you. So we definitely need some work with the AI. I can almost kind of just sit in one spot, and they'll all come for sure. So let's go ahead and go downstairs again. Let's see. Where's the last of them? Well, I don't want to take up all y'all's time, but you understand what I'm getting at here. The game is definitely very early access. The shooting is the best part of this. It feels very, very realistic. It's definitely got gun mechanics that are way, way better than most. I want to be able to interact with the environments. The NPCs definitely need to be a little bit tighter, a little bit more smarter. You know, there's things like the graphics. Like, this almost looks like it's highlighted. Things like that need to be brushed up. But I do love the vastness of the maps. I do love how you could totally fit a squad on here and have a lot of fun with it. A lot of realism, but there's definitely a lot of work to be done too. And with Tactical Assault VR out of the way now for the most part, it seems like this game definitely has some real good room to grow and get a player base. Definitely pretty neat. But like I said, I would hold off maybe a little bit. But if you want to support the developers, it seems like it may be well worth it. So, if you like what you saw, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and we will see you in the next video.